far yet. Melody, welcome in. How's your day going? Sis, how's your day going? You having a good day so far? Quiet day? My day has been just packed. I've been nonstop. Barely had time to eat anything. Welcome in. Ma, welcome in. You had an okay day? Both of you, just an okay day? Yeah, I had an okay day. I'm not going to say it was a stellar day. It was a great morning. But then once my show was over, I swear every little thing that could go wrong went wrong. Every little issue that there could be when it came to my shipping and labels and just has been a nightmare today with all that stuff. That's nice, Ma, to be off for the day. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, everybody, I needed a day off. I need to take a day off very soon. I'm stressed. But that's awesome. I'm glad you had a great day off. Logan, welcome in. Thank you for joining. How you doing today? We are going to be looking at broken but beautiful, flawed items. Not necessarily broken, like shattered, but just flawed items. Flea bites, cracks, chips, but are still beautiful and can be repurposed or just used as they are, used for planters or whatever the case may be. $2 starts on everything, on everything. And I got some pretty cool stuff down here. So um, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining. Char, welcome in. Glassy, thanks for joining, guys. So again, it is all about broken but beautiful. So I'll scan the table and let you look at all the stuff and tell me what you see that's broken about any of it. You see how beautiful it is, right? There's your Balik dish, sis. That's what I did to it. Totally snapped that piece off. I know. Such a shame, really it is. So everybody joining again, this is broken but beautiful. Everything you're viewing on my table here has a flaw. Everything starts at $2. Everything. All of it has some type of a flaw, which I will show as we go through them. But just to give you an idea, and if you see anything specific that you kind of like to see what it is, let me know, and I will pull that specific item out so you can see it close up. I'll show you the flaw. I'll run it for $2, and that's what I forgot to do, was to get the listing in. I knew there was something. I was like, hold on, there's something else I'm supposed to do. I have to do my broken but flawed listing. So give me 1 second. Let me take a quick picture of the items and get a quick listing in for these pieces. Again, if you see something that you're interested in, let me know. All right, and we have, I'm going to say, I don't think I have that many, 50, but I'm just going to put 50 so I don't run out. All of them are going to be $2 starts no matter the piece. It is a $2 start. And weight I will change as I do each piece because the weight is going to change based on the item that I'll be selling, if that makes sense. So, okay, the tall wooden box. That is not a broken but flawed. That is just a wooden box that's supporting this piece here. But if you're interested, I will still sell it to you, and it is $10 for the tall wooden box. But that is not a broken piece. That is a good piece. It's actually a very nice piece. It just worked for the purposes of my phone and being able to have easy access to it. The canoe, she is missing her feather on the top. I'll pull her up so you can see her. So again, you see this is a beautiful piece. And you wouldn't be able to tell, honestly, that she's missing anything but her feather on the top. is broken off. She had a feather that was there. Yep, she's on a boat. Again, that's this one weighs, hold on, let me see the weight because I was going to run it and then I just remembered I got to change that weight. All right, 2 to 3 pounds. So hold on a second here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to run these. I just need to change the weight to make sure that um, I've got that accurate. And this one's going to run for $2. And if anybody's interested, you can bid. I'm going to run them for 10 seconds. Again, it's a beautiful piece. The only issue is it is missing her little feather on top, but she is beautiful. And Ordia likes it. So again, the only issue is her feather is missing from the top. You can't even tell. It looks like she's a perfect piece, and that's all there is to it, all right? So, as you know, all these pieces are flawed. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. I'm going to set it down here because I have so much stuff on the table. I do not have room to maneuver. All right, next piece. Not necessarily flawed, beautiful piece, but it's missing something. It is missing the little ornaments. Oh, no, don't bid on that one. Hold on. I've got the weight incorrect. That is not 2 to 3 pounds. It's only 6 ounces. I should have actually probably done them by their weight. But it is what it is. We'll just have to be patient as I change the weights on them. Doesn't take that long though, right? All right, 4 to 7 ounces. So this one we're gonna run. Nice little Christmas piece. The only issue is it's missing the ornaments. That's it. All glass. The base is a plastic, but this is all glass. Glass Christmas tree just does not have its ornament. Yep, would have been a nice decoration. I'll go back to them, or if you want me to run it again, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to come back and run something again. Let me see what the weight of this one is. All right, so I'll leave it where it's at. This one's next. Beautiful piece, but it is missing a whole branch right here. Whole branch is gone. Otherwise, it's a beautiful piece, broken but beautiful. And this one running for $2 for this beautiful bird. $2. The only issue is it's missing that one piece. Yep, you wouldn't even be able, that's what I thought, my thought too. But I'm not going to sell it like that if I know that it's, if I did that, I would want them to know that it was painted over. But yes, and that's my whole thing is it's a beautiful piece. Let's just find a way that it could be repurposed and not throw it in the dump. Because that's too beautiful to put in the dump. Absolutely too beautiful for the dump. Here we've got another one that weighs about the same, and this one, what's wrong with, oh, this one's the beak. So this one, part of the beak is missing. See that on the bottom part of the beak. You want me to run the other bird again? Do I have local pickup set? I don't want to have to ship it to you. Blue Jay's running. Oh, looks like somebody else is wanting it too. Goblin Treasure is going after it for $2, fighting over it with Jean, I think. Beautiful piece. Remember, the only thing is broken. It's got one little, where'd it go? See how easy it is to lose it? That's all that's missing, Goblin Treasure. Broken but beautiful. Nice pickup for $3. Thank you. Beautiful pickup. Again, you just have to paint that little piece with some brown and you would never even know that that had an issue. Beautiful piece. Thank you. All right, we're going to go to the next one. Again, this one is the beak, and this one's running for $2. Everything else is beautiful on it. It's just the beak is broken, but it's a beautiful bird. Okay, I have one more. And this one, it's the feathers. So these feathers down here are missing. Otherwise, and then this one right here. The rest of it is beautiful. And here we go, running it for $2. Another nice piece, Goblin Treasure. Just remember those feathers have little chips on them. But beautiful piece. Nice pickup. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Put this down here. Next time I'm just going to leave the phone down. I don't know why I keep taking it with me. Actually, I think maybe I'll switch this around. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I'm just going to switch it around. It might be a little bit easier for me to show these things versus me going back and forth with the phone. And this piece here, I'm not too sure why this was in the broken because I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't have a reason this one's in the broken. All right, that's going back on the shelf because there's nothing wrong with it. So, all right, here we go. We're going with, all right, this is glowy glass. Let me find my light. This is the magnesium. And yes, it's broken. Has a really pretty glow to it. But this could be used for jewelry. So if there's a jewelry designer out there that likes to repurpose glass, this would be a beautiful piece to repurpose into jewelry. What's the one you wanted? Oh, that blue basket? Well, I'll still sell it to you, but how about if, since it's not broken, how about if I just do it for $6? I'll just make a few extra dollars on it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Nope, I lied. I just found it. Okay, so there you go. You're getting it for $2. Here it is. There's the break right there. I just had to look a little harder. Right there is the crack. So here we go. $2, and it's running now for $2. There you go, Jason. See how that works? I just had to go back and take that second look because usually I wouldn't put it in the broken but beautiful if there was, if it didn't have an issue. So nice pick, Jason. Yep, you can't even tell, but that's the whole thing. These are beautiful pieces, but I can't sell them for their value because they're broken. But if I can sell them and you guys are aware that they're broken and you still want them, then that's just, a benefit to me and to you. So cool beans. All right, going with this. I believe this is Blanco. It's not broken, but the green is very worn. It's very damaged as far as the frosted part is considered. And that's the only reason why this piece is going for $2. This is a really nice piece. There's no issues with the glass up here. It's just very, very faded. I think it was in the dishwasher too many times, kind of like a Pyrex dish going in the dishwasher too many times, but still a very pretty piece. Would make a lovely vase. So that's what I was saving this one for. I thought that would be a lovely vase for $2. What did I have I don't even know what I had the weight on for that one. Anyway, nobody bid on it, so we're going to move on. We're moving on. Let's see, what else can I find? All right, so these are 2 glasses. It's $4 for the pair. Another one. I think Jeanette will remember these ones. So these have some flea bites right around the tops on both of them. They would make lovely vases, a pair of lovely vases. They have flea bites, but these are going to run for $4 because there's 2 of them. Unless one, you know what? I'll run one at a time. Maybe just want one. So I'm going to run one of these. If I can get it to go. There it goes. So one is running now. That's the design on it for $2. And it has flea bites at the top, but again would make a lovely vase. Repurpose it to a lovely vase. So there are 2 of those. If you change your mind, let me know. Next up is going to be this piece here. This is a beautiful blue picture. It is cracked right up in here. But again, that would make a beautiful vase or put a plant in it. So you could put a plant in it and have it sitting up on a shelf. You would never know that there was a crack in it. $2. If anybody changes their mind on any of these pieces, let me know. How about this? This is another one that would be awesome for jewelry designing. She's beautiful, right? I think she would make lovely jewelry. And the reason she's up here is because her face was knocked off. She has no face. It was completely broken. The face is gone. So, again, this would make a lovely piece of jewelry, as with this piece with the magnesium in it, because it's got that beautiful glow. So if you know anybody who designs jewelry and uses glass, you got to tell them about me. Go ahead and share my show with that person and let them know you got to come in and get this glass. You can make jewelry out of it, and we're going to run it for $2. And this is running for 2. Thank you, Goblin Treasure. Make a lovely piece of jewelry, or multiple pieces of jewelry, or just leave it up on the shelf as is, as a decorative piece. Nobody's going to really notice the face is missing. You can barely tell. So another nice pickup. Thank you. And you unlock that nestling nester. Congratulations on that. Welcome to the Spirit Hatch family. Another nice pickup. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We'll go with this beautiful piece of I think this is called Carnival Glass. It's got chip right in there. I think there was one other. Yeah, right there. So chippage all along this one side, like flea bites all along the one side. And this is running for $2. What do I have? What's the, I don't even know what weight I'm on right now. Let me check and see what weight I'm on. What happened to my listing? Hold on. I should be using the other phone, because I have a feeling it's too light of a weight. I didn't change it, and I don't know why it's not. Oh, there it goes. It wasn't letting me edit. Sorry. Hold on one second, guys. Let me edit. Come on. There it goes. All right. So I have the weight. See, I had it at 47 ounces. I would have been paying a lot of extra for that to be shipped. I'm glad I checked. I keep forgetting to check that weight. It should be 1 or 2. So I'm going to run it again just in case. If somebody reconsidered that they might want this beautiful piece. Again, this could be a planter. Would make a lovely planter. 10 seconds. There we go. So again, this would make a lovely planter. It just has some flea bites around the one edge. And that's it. Any other baskets? I don't believe I have any that are here. This next one is a heavy piece. It's 3 to 4 pounds. I have baskets, but not that are broken. Let me put it that way. I have a couple baskets, but not that are broken. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I went the wrong way. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Edit. And I want to just change the weight. Okay. 3 to 4 pounds. So this next one's a heavy piece. It's a heavy vase. I'm going to go for 10 seconds. I don't know why it keeps going to 30. So this is a heavy vase. On the back, it says Gorham, Germany. Beautiful vase. It is heavy. And the only issue with it is right here. There's a little chunk that's out of it. But tell me if that is not a beautiful vase. Again, it could be repurposed, kept as a vase, or even used as a planter, even with that chip. So I'm going to run it one more time for $2. It is a heavy piece. It is almost 4 pounds. But again, it's a beautiful piece for $2. It still has its sticker on it. Okay. Next one, this one is 1 to 2, well, actually 2 pounds. All right, and change the weight again. No, no, don't. I hit the wrong thing. Oh, I thought I accidentally removed it from the live show. I'm like, no, I didn't want to do that. Just trying to get through these things. Here we go. So this next one is going to be for this crystal pedestal dish. Going for 10 seconds. All right, so this beautiful piece, and its issue is right here. It's missing a chunk. Can barely tell though, looking at it from this way. Would make a lovely plant stand, right? So I'll run it one more time, just in case. It's running now. Thank you, Goblin. Oh, Waylon's in it now. Nice. And Waylon got it. Congratulations, Waylon. Thank you. Nice pick. Nice steal. All right. Hold on, I gotta grab a sip of my tea. Give me a second here. All right. Next one is going to be the green Christmas one. Should be on 2 pounds, I believe. This one here. Beautiful piece. And again, the only issue, trying to get it so you can see it, is this chunk right here. You can see it right there. And this is running now for $2. Nice Christmas piece. Would be lovely with a Christmas cactus in it. So think about using it as a planter with a beautiful Christmas cactus. Again, if you change your mind on any of these pieces, let me know, and I will come back to it and rerun it. Again, another nice planter. Where is it? And this has a very minor chip, but because it's a picture, having chips right there is not a good thing, especially if you're going to use it for whatever, food and stuff. So this piece is going to go, and it's running for $2. All right, next is a box. Again, another jewelry idea, repurposing. This is a whole bunch of stone animals that are broken. Stone animals that are broken. Again, they could be repurposed, turned into a piece of jewelry if you break them, repolish them. $2 for the box. All right. Next, I'm going to show you this little pink depression glass dish. And this is missing one little pointy thing right here. $2. Nope, hold on, I gotta change the weight. I think I've got the weight at 2 pounds, and I know that this is like 3 ounces. Don't want you paying that much for that. All right, here we go. Saving. Gonna run this one for $2. I didn't mean for it to go 30 seconds, but this is running for $2. Just missing one little corner piece right there. I didn't mean to go 30 seconds. Sorry, guys. Give you more time to think if you want it or not for $2. Just add it to your already existing pile. Nice little planter. All right. Next one is also pink depression glass piece. I was very disappointed in this one. I thought it was perfect. It is on the top, but on the bottom around here, there's multiple cracks and breaks on the base. This is a beautiful piece. It's probably maybe 15 ounces on that one. 10 ounces. Hold on. Let me switch it again. Now, if you guys want, you can still look at the auction tab. I have things that are available. So if there is something that you're interested outside of what I'm showing here, please let me know and I will go grab those as well. So I'm not limited to what's here on the table, but this is just kind of what I'm focusing on right now. So please ask if there's anything else that you're interested in. Let me know. Again, I didn't mean to go 30 seconds, but this is running now. Harper's getting it. Again, Harper, it does have the chips down here on the base of it. This front part up here is in great shape. There's no issues with this beautiful piece other than that base being chipped. Absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't mean to go for 30 seconds. I tried to change it and it didn't happen. So nice pick. Oh, we got a little fight over it between Harper and Whalen. It's like Harper. Oh, Whalen got it. Congratulations, Whalen. Nice pick. Thank you. All right. All right. Next up. Why is this one up here? Oh, I see. Again, this one's a little dusty. Hold on. Trying to take some of the dirt off of it with my shirt because he's been sitting in a box for a little while. So here's another beautiful bowl. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that beauty. How pretty, right? Do you see anything wrong with it so far? Beautiful on the bottom, but then you go on the inside and right here, there's a big piece missing right there. But still an absolutely gorgeous bowl. Beautiful piece. Again, lovely planter. And that's why I save these broken things, because even though they're broken, they're still absolutely gorgeous and can make lovely planters. They can be repurposed. We got to fight over this one too. Nice. Look at that prettiness. Gorgeous piece. All right. It looks like Waylon gets it. Congratulations. Awesome. All right. Moving to the next piece. Let's see. What haven't I shown you yet? This is a mismatch. Hair receiver. Oops, sorry. It's supposed to be hair receiver, but the top and the bottoms, they're not the same. You've got this design on the top and this design on the bottom, but it's still a really pretty piece. It's still a very pretty piece either way. And this one, I actually need to change the weight for. Hold on, because this is only 7 ounces. So let me do a quick change on the listing, get the weight changed to 7 ounces. 7. And let's go ahead and run this one for $2. Changing the seconds this time, so we're not waiting 30 seconds. So the hair receiver mismatch is running now. This is running now. Hair receiver mismatch. I do have a couple things that could be repurposed for planters. So this next one, let me get the weight on it first. This is a nice Christmas one. It's a pretty purple one. It's 2 to 3 pounds. Oops. Hold on. Let me just change the weight. Give me a second here real quick. 2 to 3 pounds. Okay. So the next one I'm going to show you is a bigger piece. Oops, I Didn't realize I didn't have it turned around. Sorry about that. There you go. This piece here. Beautiful amethyst piece. The break on this one is chippage here on this corner here. I feel like there's another one. And over here. Yes, I can scan, but right now we're just running the broken but beautiful. As soon as I'm done, I will scan. You can go ahead and check out my auction tab. I've got a ton of things loaded there. Yep, still beautiful, but broken. Imagine having like a Christmas planter. I'm sorry, a Christmas cactus in that for the holidays. And you would never know, right? So I'll run it one more time. If anybody's changed their mind on this beautiful piece, it just has those 2 chips and it's running for $2 for this beautiful piece. It'd be an awesome planter. Okay. Another piece that could be used as a planter is this one. This again is a mismatch. This bowl or this vessel with this lid, they don't go together. So this by itself has some chippage around this edge right here. But other than that, it's a beautiful piece, would make a lovely planter. And this one is running, the weight on that is 1 to 2 pounds. I definitely, next time I do this, I'll have everything done by weight versus me having to change it each time. Because then it would make it a little easier for everybody. But in the meantime, we're going to continue on the way I'm doing it. Going for 10 seconds. $2 on this pink one here for 10 seconds. $2. Thanks, Waylon. Another nice piece. Again, chippage is just all around the top here. Congratulations, another nice pickup. I love it. Getting that box empty. All right, this one, if this sells, I'm going to have to unbundle this one. So this one is a large platter. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. The problem with this platter is the flowers are chipped here, over here. There's something else wrong with it. Hold on. Oh. Repairs right here, there, and there. It's got a lot of crazing on it. Repurpose it. My thought process was a bird bath. Would that make a lovely bird bath? Do you think it would make a lovely bird bath? I think it would make a lovely bird bath. It is 3 to 4 pounds. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm doing this, so we can repurpose these items versus them ending up in the landfill. Too many beautiful items end up in the landfill. And if there's a way that we can start to encourage people to repurpose them versus throwing them away, I would rather do that. You know what I mean? All right, hold on one second. Pin this. All right, this I will have to unbundle and put in a totally separate package by itself if anybody were to purchase it, but it's running now. Like I said, it's just got a lot of damage all around that flower. It's all broken, not broken, but damaged. And Goblin Treasures, you want it. Beautiful. You can turn it into a bird bath. Is that what you think you'll do with it? I would love to see that when you're done. If you would send me a picture, I would love to see it whenever you get to that project. But that would be awesome because that's what I thought. It would be perfect for that. So congratulations. Thank you. All right. Hold on one second. Next one up. This glass flower. Again, it's a beautiful piece. This is all perfect. No issues here. The issues are on the back with the leaves. 2 of them were broken and repaired. You can see that right there. So again, beautiful piece. Little butterfly right there. And this weighs 1 to 2 pounds. Let's go ahead and get this one running. Oops, hold on, let me change the weight. I don't want you guys spending too much money on this shipping. Make sure it's accurate for you guys so you're paying what you should be paying, 1 to 2 pounds. And we're going to go ahead and run the flour. Going for 10 seconds. Trying to change it to 10. There it goes. And the flour is running now, going for 10 seconds. Glass flour, little butterfly. The only issue is the leaves were broken on the bottom. $2. Would make a pretty planter, guys. Or even a tea light holder that would sit just in a corner with the butterfly hanging out. All right, think about repurposing. How could you repurpose this? Planter, tea light holder, set it outside, in your garden. Lots of ways to repurpose it. I'll run it one more time if anybody's reconsidered. Running it one more time for the glass flour. Thanks, Waylon. Just think of how you can repurpose. It's a beautiful piece. Doesn't deserve to go into the trash. Thank you. All right, hold on. Let me go and get some more. I have this piece here. This is a flashed bowl. It just has a little part of it missing here and there. The bowl itself is beautiful. Just the you know how the flashing goes off of it, right? And what did I have that way? Yeah, this should be fine. And this is going now. It does not glow. Does not glow. Okay. All right, let's see. Have this salt and pepper shaker. Beautiful piece of decor. Oops, let me do it this way. Can't tell that they're broken. Or one of them is broken, I should say. And basically one of them, I think it's this one, the whole top comes off. But for display purposes, you can't tell that it's broken. So again, these ones, let me change the weight because these are going to be like an ounce. So going 1 ounce. Oops. Didn't do that. Went too fast. All right. Saving changes. And here we go. So these ones we're going to run for $2 for the pair, 10 seconds. Again, the one top comes off, the other one is fine, but they're a beautiful decorative piece. No matter which direction you have them in, they're pretty. They would make a lovely display piece. Another nice pickup, Waylon. Thank you. All right. These ones there. All right. Next up is another salt and pepper shaker set. And this one is just missing its bottom on the one piece. The little screw bottom is missing. The rest of the piece is very nice condition. Really no issues with it other than it don't have a bottom. And it's running now. Again, beautiful display piece to just have sitting up on your cabinet. If you're a salt and pepper shaker collector, you might have that bottom piece that would fit it. Anybody changes their mind on any of these, make sure you let me know. Next up is going to be this perfume bottle. This is damaged here in the corner. And on this corner has a little part too. And this one's running now. The stopper's okay. It's just the bottom. Next up is going to be this piece here. This is, he's missing a pole and also the beard. Where is it? He should have a beard based on the pictures. There should be a beard that looks like this right here. That looks like that piece coming down. And that's been broken off. And then there was something that he was holding, probably a fishing pole is what I'm assuming. it would have been. But he's still a cool piece. He's still a cool character. What did I just drop? Something fall off of him? That was weird. Thought something fell. All right. He don't need no beard. He don't need no beard. Why he got a beard on? Let me just change his weight. Again, he's a cool piece. Would be a cool piece to sit in a garden. That's kind of my thought process on him, is he would be cool to be sitting in a garden. And we're going to run him for $2. And here we go. 10 seconds. And he's running now for $2. He would be a cool little garden piece. Again, if anybody changes their mind on these pieces, let me know and I'll go back and rerun them. Little teapot. Again, doesn't look like anything's wrong with it. Very cute little teapot. It says, a moment of quiet, a cup of tea, and friends to keep me company, is what it says. And the issue with it, whatever was here on the top is missing. You can see there was something there on the top of it. Otherwise, the teapot is in great shape. It's a very pretty piece. And I think I just changed that to, that should be good on the weight. All right. So we'll run this one for 10 seconds on the teapot. No, it's just missing something. And you could easily find maybe a little piece to replace on there, but otherwise it's a beautiful little teapot. If anything, you could turn it into a planter. Just remove that top part and make that a beautiful planter. So again, repurposing it. With teapots, what I think is cool is you could just not only put your plant in this part, but have one piece coming out of the spout. You know what I mean? As a planter. So that's what I would do. All right, I have one other teapot, and this one, it's the spout that is wonky. Like the spout got stumped. Like somebody cut off the spout. When I look these up, the spouts aren't like that. They're supposed to be longer. But it's a beautiful piece. It's a heavier piece. I think it's probably 2 to 3 pounds. Yep, 2 to 3 pounds. So let me change it. So we've got the correct weight. 2 to 3. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and run this one for 2. This is a heavier piece. 2 to 3 pounds. But it's a beautiful pottery piece. Just remember, this is stubbed here. Somebody cut it off. Madam, congratulations. Nice pickup for $2. Can't go wrong with that, right? Going to be a beautiful addition to whatever you're going to do with it. Tell me what you're going to repurpose that for. You're going to turn that into a planter? I'm just curious how you're going to repurpose it. I have this one here. This also is $2. This is missing this piece here on the top. But again, can make a lovely planter. And that's running for $2 if you're interested in this teapot. And I have teapots that are also unbroken. So if you're interested in the unbroken ones, I can show you that as well. Thanks, Rudy. Again, the only thing wrong with this one is this piece right here is missing on the very top, but I'm sure you could find something awesome to replace that with. Or like I was saying, you could take the top off and just turn this piece into a beautiful planter. So nice pickup, Rudy. Thank you. Nice pick. Let me know what you guys are going to do with your items. I'm curious. I should have been asking all along, what do you plan on doing with it? That's the whole thing we're supposed to be talking about. How are you going to repurpose it? I'm making suggestions, but what are you going to do with those pieces that I sent you or that I'm going to send you? So if you guys are still here and you purchase something, drop down in the chat box what you think you might do with the piece that you bought. I'm just curious of how you're going to repurpose it. All right, so I've merged these two pieces together. They don't belong together. I just merged them together. He's missing his bottom. He's a little tea light holder. Just a cute little, oh, and he's missing one of his antennas too. You see? But isn't he adorable? And I added this plate for his bottom. So if anybody wanted him as a tea light, it just says, "You rock my world." So these two together, $2. You get the little ladybug cover and the plate for $2. Just a little mismatch, but a little cute mismatch. You'd use the teapots as they are, sis? All right, this one I hate to do this because this was worth some money. And my dummy not paying attention, I completely broke off the one handle. It should be just like that side. This is Bleak. This is a beautiful lattice Bleak dish. I hate putting it up for $2, but it is broken. I can't sell it for what it's worth. So a beautiful Bleak lattice dish would make a lovely just display piece. Well, I thought for sure that that would sell. Even though it was broken, I still thought it would sell. But that's okay. No worries. I didn't expect everything to sell. All right, this one. Is the shopping, oh, is the shipping not bundling? I don't know if the shipping is bundled. It should bundle. It should automatically bundle. It's at 921. For which piece? The Balik? Hold on, let me see. Maybe I have the wrong weight. I don't think I changed the weight on it. Give me 1 second. That's my fault. Remind me to check the weight. If it seems too high, remind me to check the weight because I have to change it for each one. So let me change that to the proper weight, which is 8 ounces. And let's go ahead and rerun it and see what the difference is in your shipping now. So I do apologize for that. Now it's running with the correct weight for $2. All right, madam. Nice pick. I was shocked when it didn't go the first time, but I understand now why it didn't. Yes, it would absolutely make a wonderful bread basket, Jean. Nice way to repurpose it. You could probably file this down right here gently so you don't damage it anymore. But lovely, lovely pick. Oh, Goblin Treasures stole it for $3. Congratulations, Goblin Treasures. Nice pick. All right. Hold on. Let me come over here. Put that there. Gotta grab a sip of my tea, guys. You got me talking so much right now. I'm like, ah. Somebody had asked if I had more baskets. I do have baskets, but I don't have any that are broken. So the baskets that I have would be regular price. I don't have another basket. I'm looking. I don't have another basket. Not that. No, I don't have another basket. Not on this table. Let me scan the table. Whoops. Hold on. Let me switch it and then scan the table. There we go. All right. I haven't even gotten to these pieces yet. These are all broken but beautiful as well. I have not gotten to any of these. I was working on it. So if you see something here that you like, the small baskets, got it. I have two different ones. I'll show you where the issues are. All right, so on this one, it's hard to see it. There's a hairline crack. There it is, right here. It's hard to see. There's a crack right there, and there's another one down a little bit further on that one. And then on this one, the crack is here at the very top. I'll run this one first at $2. Let me see the weight. Let me make sure I've got the appropriate weight. I think it's still on 8 ounces, but let me just verify. Make sure I'm still on 8 ounces. I am. All right, so let's go ahead and start auction on the first one for $10. I mean for $2. Going for 10 seconds on this one. Just has that hairline crack right there. I got to fight over it. Looks like Harper's winning. Oh, Megan jumped in. Remember, Megan, this has a hairline crack right here. Beautiful piece. Would make a lovely piece of jewelry. I don't know what you guys are going to do with it, but hairline crack. Got you on the swan. Thank you. And Harper got it. Thank you, Harper. All right, I'm going to set this one over here. And let me get the swan since somebody requested that, and then I'll run the other basket since somebody requested the swan, which is right about 8 ounces as well. So I'm going to leave that one where it's at. The swan is missing its wings. That's the only thing. It would have had 2 gold or 2 metal wings that would have gone on the side of it. But outside of that, it's a beautiful piece. Would make a lovely little trinket dish. And Madam is getting this one. All right, Madam, nice pick. All right, going on the next basket. This basket's running. Again, this one has a crack right at the very top of it. Beautiful, beautiful colors on this one. I love this one. This one's so pretty. Such a pretty color. Like honey. It's like a honey. Remember, it's got that crack right there at the top. I do have some birds. Got to fight over this one. I never expected such big fights over broken pieces. But that's awesome. They're not going into the landfill. That's what's important. And Harper won it at 10. Awesome. Great job, Harper. Birds. Here we go. First one up. This one, its beak is broken. Nothing else is wrong with it. Its beak is broken. And he's running for $2. So that's one bird. He's beautiful otherwise. And Rudy's going for it. Nice, Rudy. Give it a good home. Nice pick, Rudy. Thank you. Awesome. Next bird is, where did I put him? I thought I had another one. Maybe I don't. I don't think I have another bird. I thought I had 2, but apparently I lied to myself. So I don't have another one. Sorry about that. Just that one. All right. This I haven't shown yet. This is a cookie jar. This is what's broken on it. It's missing one part of the butterfly, but for display purposes, if you did it like that, you would not know that one part of that butterfly is missing. Again, would be just a nice little display piece. This is 2 to 3 pounds. So let me change. I just ran the bird, didn't I? Didn't somebody already bid on the bird? Give me 1 second. Let me run this one real quick. 2 to 3 pounds. All right. All right. So this hat is running for $2. And again, the only thing wrong is this one side of the butterfly is missing. Again, would make a beautiful display piece. Yeah, that bird, I already sold it. The bird ran. The bird flew away. Dalmatian dog. Yes, the Dalmatian dog. What was his problem? Why was he in there? Hold on, let me investigate him. Oh, part of his ear is missing. Chunk of his ear is missing. You can't really tell. Let me just change the weight because he's going to be less than probably 3 ounces. He's very light. He's not a heavy fella. 1 to 3. And go ahead and start the auction for 10 seconds. It'll let me hit the 10. There we go. All right, so Dalmatian is running. Again, the only issue is one side of his ear is broken off. But Look how adorable he is. Look at that. All right. Well, he gets to go to his new forever home. Awesome. Oh, do you? Oh, awesome. That's great. So you don't mind the broken one. I don't think I have any more Dalmatians. I think I sold all the ones that I had. I was thinking if I had any more over there, but I think that's it. Scroll up. Hold on. Do you happen to have a pink Indiana glass candy dish lid? This kind? Oops, hold on. I scrolled up, but I didn't scroll back down. That's the only one. That's the only lid I have. I have no other lids. That's it. Okay, so other things over here. Look at this beautiful piece. Gorgeous, right? The break is right here. There it is. This chunk is missing here, and there's one other spot. Where is it? Well, definitely right there, and this corner right here. This part of it is fine. This part of it is fine. It's a gorgeous piece. You better bid up on this one, guys. This is a good one for $2. It's a beautiful piece. Beautiful. 15 ounces. Hold on. Let me get the weight correct. Shipping. 15 ounces. Starting auction. $2 for 10 seconds. And this is running now for $2. Beautiful glass piece. I'm shocked nobody wants this one. Oh, there you go. So Michelle, just remember it does have damage. That's what this whole show is. The top here has chippage around the little corners. Nice pick for $2. Beautiful piece. Congratulations on that. Nice. All right, let's see what else. I've got a paperweight here. Again, could be a beautiful display piece. So it looks gorgeous until you come around to there. And you see where it got knocked. So it's got a nice little chunk, not missing, but it's damaged. But for display purposes, there you go. And this one is actually 1 to 2 pounds. So let's go and fix the weight real quick. We'll run this one. I'm going to catch up to those questions. Give me one moment and let me get this listing going here first. All right. 10 seconds. This is going to go for $2 for this paperweight. Awesome paperweight. The only issue is it does have that ding there, but would be a lovely display piece just to sit up on a shelf. Put it in your garden. All kinds of things you can do with broken paperweights versus putting them in the dumpster. The garden would be a nice spot to put them. All right, now let me see what kind of questions I had. Hold on a second here. All right, going back down. Did I miss anything? Birds inbox. What does that mean? Birds inbox. Drudy, what does birds inbox mean? I don't understand. Help me to understand. Oh, my back hurts so bad. Birds in the box. Oh, the birds in the box. What is he talking about? These are salt and pepper shakers. But the salt shaker has some damage to it, and I couldn't get the top off. And they weigh 12 ounces. So let me fix the weight to 12 to 15 ounces. All right. Going for 10 seconds for $2 on the bird salt and pepper shakers. Again, that's what they look like. The one has damage. I could not get the top off of it. So you can see the other side as well. It's the other side. Yes, they are very cute. Again, beautiful pieces. And who won? Megan. Congratulations, Megan. Nice pickup. Remember, broken but beautiful. Everything being sold right now is broken but beautiful. If you see something in that auction tab you're interested in there, please let me know. Or if you have any requests, let me know. Next, we're going to run the stone toucan. He's going because his beak is broken. But look at this piece. Here's a lovely piece. Somebody knows how to grind that down. You might be able to fix that. I got to check the weight because I don't remember what I had just had it on. And this is 1 to 2 pounds. So let me change it. And we'll run the toucan, the stone toucan. I think that's what you call them, right? Toucans? Here we go. 10 seconds. And this is running now. Thank you, Waylon. Stone toucan. His beak is what's broken. All right, Waylon. You get the toucan. Nice. Thank you. Let's set that right over here. All right, let's see what else I can find. This piece here. All right, this is missing the top part of the sail. Completely broke off. There was a bigger piece on here. Check shipping on the one I just ran. I just changed it. It's 1 to 2 pounds. This one I will check shipping on. Yes, this one's going to be, what are we on this one? This is only 4 ounces. This is a light one. Whoops, went the wrong way. Hold on. Okay. Edit. And we are going to 4 ounces. 4 to 7 ounces. Okay, here we go. Pinning and starting auction at 10 seconds. Oh, come on, let me out of there. There it goes. Sorry. I clicked, hit something and it popped up with a message. I didn't know what it meant. Okay, there we go. All right, so this, for this glass piece, $2. The only thing wrong is the top of the sailboat broke off right on here. Other than that, this is a very pretty piece. Nice pickup melody. Yeah, it does. You wouldn't be able to tell, but you know how honest I am. I can't sell. If I know it's been broken, I have to be honest and be like, this is broken. I can't sell it if I know it's as a good piece if it's broken. All right, that one's going over there. All right. I've been saving one for last because it's so big. Let me see the weight of this first. Hold on. This is a really neat piece. It's 3 to 4 pounds. I'll show it to you in just a second. Let me change the weight. It's a bigger piece. Again, this is something I'll have to unbundle because it is a bigger piece. I hope I have enough allowances for all this unbundling that I'm going to have to do. Didn't consider that. I should have done the show on Friday. Then it would give me Monday to have some new allowances. All right, we got 3 to 4 pounds. Skipping that. All right, let me just show you this item now. All right, you ready? This is the next piece. This should be worth a lot more, but the whole top of the lion's head is completely off. This whole piece is missing. You can see that big chunk out of there. So unfortunately, it dropped the value down big time. I know, that's what was so sad. And that's why I'm doing this. It's still a beautiful piece. It's so gorgeous. And it's a shame to put something like this in the landfill when if we could repurpose it or even just use it as a display piece, because in some ways you look at that and it really doesn't look like the lion's broken. but because it is so broken, I can't sell it for what, what it would normally go for. So, broken but flawed, and this one's going for $2. It's a really neat piece. Nice pickup. Very nice pickup. Again, that's going to come by itself. Let me put this over here. Hold on one second. I don't know why I keep walking with the phone. I should just put it down. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was heavy. All right. Next up. He's a weird looking dude, right? Does anybody know what he is? Anybody know what he is? Take a guess of what he is. Somebody take a guess. While you're taking a guess, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. What is he? Yes, he is. He is an incense smoker. No, he's an incense smoker. So basically, you would put your cone in here and light it. You set him on top. The smoke's going to come out of here, but he's missing his pipe, and he's been very well used. So that's why he is only $2, because he is missing his pipe, but he's still a really cool piece. And again, you could still use him as a smoker. He's not like damaged that he couldn't be used, but I can't sell him for what he would be worth because he's not complete. And that's why I'm doing this show. So if you guys want him for $2, he's going to run for 10 seconds. And the smoker's running now. He's German made. Based on my research, I had some others of these as well, but this is German. You have a one-arm smoker there. You're so funny, sis. You're so funny. All right, next is this piece here. This cat plaque. Lovely piece. Been repaired on the top. You can see that right there. But it's still a beautiful cat. Gorgeous. So, here we go. Yeah, I have it at the right weight. I just wanted to make sure I had it the right weight. All right, so the cat plaque is going for $2. A lovely little cat plaque. All right. This piece here. Lovely candle holder. Got a big chunk out right there. Big chunk. This one weighs, and it needs to get cleaned. I definitely did not wash anything before I came down here today, so everything is a little dirty. I do apologize. They've been sitting in a bin, and I did not clean them first, so just didn't have enough time in my day to do that today. 15 ounces for $2. This one I'm going to go ahead and start auction on 10 seconds on this piece here. Again, broken but beautiful. The top portion is fine. The only issue is this chip right down there. Broken but beautiful. Thank you, madam. You can see some potential in this. Has nice potential, right? What do you think you'll do with it, madam? Do you use it as a vase or a candle holder? Or are you going to repurpose it someplace else? Nice pick. Nice pick. All right, let's put this down here. Just trying to keep everything off the table as I sell them. That's awesome. I'm so happy. Yep, definitely could glue to a plate and make a nice little topiary. Is that what they call them? Topiaries? I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, this sold. This has to go over here. Hold on. Trying to keep all that stuff on one side. All right, what I do have left is this piece of glowy glass. This is magnesium. It is broken, but it would make a lovely piece of jewelry. Has a beautiful glow, as you can see. So that's the only piece of glow glass that I have. Again, that part's not there, but if you're a jewelry designer, you could turn that into lovely pieces of jewelry. So let me just check the weight, because this is probably about 4 ounces. And change that. And let's go ahead and run this one. 10 seconds for $2. So again, this is magnesium glass. Would make a beautiful piece of jewelry for it to be broken down. And then I also have this lid. This is not broken. It's just a lid by itself. It does not have its bottom. But if anybody has the bottom and is needing a lid, that's why I have it here, because sometimes you break one, but you have the other. So if anybody needs a lid to their canister, I've got it for you right here for $2. All right. Let's see. What else didn't I show you guys? That's all sold there. We'll go back to the Christmas tree that doesn't have its ornaments. This is glass. It just does not have its ornaments. That's the only thing, but it's still a pretty Christmas tree. Would make a nice decorative piece. You could hang your own little pieces on it. If you have any glass pieces, you could hang your own on it. Thanks, Waylon, for the bid. So again, repurpose, all kinds of things you could do with this cute little thing. All right, Waylon, nice addition. Thank you. I love that I'm clearing out all this stuff. This is awesome. I will be doing this show more often as I accumulate broken stuff. I'll be doing it probably once a year. We'll look at once a year. All right, this is a beautiful piece. This is a vintage Goebel piece. Absolutely beautiful piece, but this was broken off and glued back on. So the scarf was broken. And it's running now for $2. Beautiful piece, but his scarf is broken. Thank you, madam. What's the bells? Bells. Another nice pick. Awesome. Congratulations. And you're unlocking that nestling nester. Bells. Where's the bell? This bell here? Not a bell. This is a wood nun. She's missing the top part of her guitar. I do have one bell. And this is here because of that. Silver plated copper. So that otherwise it's a nice piece. Has a nice ding to it. I'm sure it could be fixed. And that's running now for $2. Again, you can see the wear on it. All right, Madam Rose, you got it again. Nice pick. All right, let's see what else we've got over here. So we've got this little guy, little school thing. His cap is broken. That's the only thing wrong with it, is his cap is broken. So $2 on him. He's going for $2. His cap is broken is all that's wrong. This piece opens up here. All right. Just a couple more pieces and then I'll scan a little bit on the shelves. This one here, this is broken right here on the lid. It's running now for $2. Other than that, it's in nice shape. There's nothing wrong with it. Just has that, where'd it go? Right here. That chunk missing right there. Madam Rose, another nice pickup. Uh-oh, why is your BF going to be so bad? Bud Vase, yes. Make a lovely bud vase. Absolutely. Here is I don't know. You tell me what it's supposed to be. There was something attached to it at one point in time, which would have been here because this has some glass on it. I just don't know what it was. It looks like a wave to me. So I'm just selling it as a wave because I don't really know what it's supposed to be. But it's still a cool piece. I think it would make a nice, just a little decorative piece if you know you're a person that collects um, dolphins and things that like that kind of stuff. I think it would make a cool piece. So here we go. We're going to run this one for $2 for the glass wave. It's heavy. It's 1 to 2 pounds, just so you know. So it's not a little light piece of glass. If I can get the 10 seconds. Okay, so this piece is running now for the glass looking wave paperweight, whatever you want to call it. All right, I think I have showed you everything that's broken and flawed. I'll scan what's left on the table that has not sold. Let's take a quick look and see. Oh, I didn't do this one. He's missing his tusks. There would have been 2 tusks right there. And that's all that's wrong with this guy is he's missing his tusks. And he's 1 to 2 pounds, so I'm going to just keep it where it's at. And he's running if anybody's interested in this. All he's missing are his tusks. Goblin Treasures wants it. Nice. Lovely piece. Thank you. Looks like your pug. That's cute. I see him laying on the floor. All right. So again, we have these 2 pieces here. These are beautiful glasses. They do not glow. They have flea bites around the top, but again, would make lovely vases. $2 a piece. They are only a couple of ounces each. So let me change the weight to be 4 to 7 ounces. And I'll run one and then I'll run the other if somebody wants them. All right, so one is running now if somebody's interested. Again, these are beautiful etched glasses. They just have flea bites around the rim, but would make beautiful vases. All right, so let me do one scan and then I'll walk around and see what goodies we can find for you guys. I'll do one more scan of the broken but beautiful. This is really broken. This is missing a whole leaf. So I actually wasn't even going to show that one. This isn't necessarily broken. It's just scuffed. It's just scuffed up. With the chain, there are these little one's missing the cork. The chain's broken. So one's missing a cork and the chain's broken, and this is what they have on them. I'm doing $2 for the pair on these ones because they're pretty torn apart. Somebody's gonna have to replace the chain, find a new cork for it to get them looking nice again. Nice Madame Rose. Nice pickups. We're clearing this table. That's awesome. This piece also, I'm not sure if I want to run or not. It's got a pretty big chunk there missing, but it's still an absolutely beautiful vase. I think it would make a lovely vase either way. So I'll run it, and if somebody's interested, go ahead and bid. Again, it just has that chip on the back, but would make a lovely little planter, vase, whatever you want it to be. We still have the perfume bottle down there that's got some chips. All right, so that's all sold over there. Bring this back over here. So we still have this pink depression glass. It's just missing one little corner piece right here. This Christmas piece here that has some flea bites around the top, little breaks. This piece here Has a whole bunch of flea bites around one of the sides. This piece here, flashed glass piece. Some of the flashing is coming off. All of that sold. All of that sold. That's not sold. Okay. And then the salt and pepper shaker, missing its one bottom. The elephant. Actually, I'm going to do this as a bundle. The elephant and these two spun glass pieces. So this little basket is missing, the little tea thing is missing. Would have been a bottom piece here. And this is missing something right up in here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. So all three of those pieces, all three for $2. All three for $2. Behind green vase on shelf. Let me see what you're talking about. Hold on 1 second. So again, these all have a flaw. The elephant's flaw is it's missing part of the stone there. This flaw is it's missing a little piece of something on this, but I'm not exactly sure what. And this just simply has that bottom, but it still stands beautifully, still makes a pretty piece. So thank you for that bid. Nice. All right, this piece here, look how beautiful that is. Nice Japanese piece. The whole handle is cracked right here. $2. Running now. $2 for this beautiful piece. Nice pick whaling. So remember, it's got just that crack right there where it was glued back together. But beautiful piece. All right, so behind green, hold on 1 second. Let me go back up and see what you're looking at. Behind green vase on shelf. Am I in the right area? These aren't included, they're just there. What is it that you saw? This is not really broken or anything, but this is just this green. I'm not sure what's supposed to be like an apple maybe. But I'll sell that to you for $2. Made in China. So if you want that, I'll do that for $2. And the bells I hadn't listed, but I was actually looking for $6 on the bells. They're not broken. They're just there. Oh, you thought it was a frog? I love frogs. You know what frog is? Do you know what frog means? Do you know what it means to frog? Have you frogged today? Have any of you frogged today? Have you? I started not to. I honestly had a meltdown earlier and I forgot to frog. I really did. Who knows what frog means? Do y'all know what it means? I had to remind myself. Actually, I turned my chair around and the frog was sitting there and it reminded me what I was supposed to be doing. Who knows what frog is? Tell me. Shout it out. What's frog? All right. So that's all the broken but beautiful. I pretty much have sold everything but this little bit here, which is just amazing, guys. I am just so impressed. What an awesome show. But we're not done yet. Fully rely on God. Have you frogged today? Have you? All right. Beautiful glass, art glass, paperweights. We'll scan for a little bit. See if we can find any other beautiful goodies. These are not $2, okay? This is not $2 stuff. But we can always go back to the $2 stuff. If there was something there that you saw that you decided that you want, let me know. I'd be more than happy to go back and revisit those. So lots of gorgeous things here. This is a beautiful Murano. I think they call the color Persimmon vase. Absolutely beautiful glass vase. Next to it are two Zetchen Italy shot glasses. How much are the glass animals? These ones here, these are $3. These are clearance. This is all $3 on this area right here, except for the lady. We'll go from here. Any of this up to the shell. These are clearance. I've had these for quite a while. Let me just go to my paperweight listing. Hold on one second and get that up. And we'll go ahead and run some of these. Let me just edit the price to $3. So 3, and the shipping should be 1 to 2. Okay. I'll change the shipping if I absolutely have to, but they should be around 1 to 2 for most of them because some of them are pretty hefty. I'm going to change it to 20 seconds to give you some time to look. And here we go. So the dog got an angel, unicorn, another angel, a bear, another angel, a little I love grandma. I couldn't remember. I'm like, what did that say? I love grandma. All right, I'm going to stop where I'm at to see what Goblin Treasures found. And then I'm going to actually run a giveaway because we've got 16 people in here. All right, what were you looking at? The hummingbird. Whoop, hold on. I'm going to get that. Hummingbird is yours. Congratulations. Let me go and run a giveaway real quick, and then we'll come back and run some more of those. But let's go get a giveaway going because this has been an awesome show. I'm so excited that this has gone as well as it has. So my giveaway, guys, you pick what you want from the giveaway table. So hop in that giveaway. I'm going to scan it for a minute so you can see what your options are, but you get to pick. These are pens. You've got a bunny pen, a lion, and then 2 roosters. They do work. Some picture frames, an ornament, a little one of those sun things that wobbles, some coasters, keychains, breast cancer awareness pins, pencil sharpeners with roosters on top, these 2 acrylic crosses, a little dog keychain, get one of the signs, little spider bell, one of these guys, get a terracotta heart candle thingy, little pinwheel, some Grinch ornaments, some stoppers, lots of cool choices. So make sure you hop in that giveaway, and we're coming back in about 3 minutes. Let's go back over to these paperweights and run a few more of these and see what else you guys might be interested in. All right, here we go. So we have this piece here. It's a penguin, horse, a cat. I'm running. Sleeping dog. That one there. This is a bowl. Another sleeping cat. Unicorn. All right, Goblin, which one did you want this time? The sleeping dog. There he is. Sleeping dog. All right. I'm running again. Anybody else? We got the sleeping cat. Got this beautiful blue iridescent Mother Mary. This is a turtle. Had to look for a minute. Shell. All right, Goblin Treasure. You want sleeping cat? Unicorn. This one or this one? The big or little? The biggie or the little? The big, you got it. The big one. Show that one to you. Hold on 1 second. Nice piece. All right, let's run it again. Down here, we've got a turtle, a really pretty poinsettia paperweight there in the back, some shells, a mallard duck. Oh, I forgot about that one. I had somebody ask me about the ducks earlier today, and I totally forgot about that. So I looked at it. I was like, oh, shoot. What you going for now, Goblin? What you got? The duck? All right. That's a heavy piece, too. All right. Let's see. What else do we got? Run it one more time. Let me just spread some of these out so we can see them a little bit better. We'll run again. Sure there's nothing else that anybody wanted. Some nice picks, guys. All right, beautiful. Thank you. Last one was this one here for 3, and we're going on to 10. All right, so now we're at the $10 paperweights. Hold on 1 second. Did the giveaway run? 46 seconds. All right. Let me bring up the paperweights and change it to $10, and then by the time I'm done that, the giveaway will probably be done, and we'll run over there real quick and see who's going to win and what they want. We'll come back over and run the $10 paperweights. I'm just going to save those changes. Oops. All right, 22 seconds. Let's see. We're going to run over to that giveaway table, find out who won. Sorry, I had to get a drink of my tea. Oh, okay. 3 seconds. And the winner is, the drum roll goes to Jennifer Core 28410. Jennifer, you here? Congratulations. Where you at, Jennifer Core? Jennifer, there she is. Congratulations, you are the winner. All right, I'm going to scan the table again for you. And you let me know when you see something that interests you, and I'll pull it out so you can see it. Your choice. Lots of cool choices. That's the hard part is which one do you want? Snowflake stopper. I don't have a snowflake one. That's just a little snowflake thingamajig. Sorry. I know that was with the stoppers. That was a little confusing, but I do not have a snowflake stopper. Do you want that, or did you want something else? If you want that, I'll do 2 of them. These? Okay. So I'm going to do 2. They're very light, but I think they go to better as a pair. So you'll get 2 of them. Congratulations on that, Jennifer. Thank you. All right, let's get back over to the paperweights. This time we're going to run some $10 paperweights. Not all of these are going to be 10. In fact, this should have been 3. I don't know what happened to him. I think he melted. Like anyone that I've seen with that type of head has a body. But his I don't know what happened to his body. But he should have been $3. So if anybody wants him, let me know. He's vertically challenged. I never thought about that. Oh my gosh, that's good, Sean. That's good. How are you, Sean? I just realized that you're here. How have you been? Welcome in. All right. Yes, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining. And those of you here from Facebook and YouTube as well, thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. $10. We're running these paperweights for $10. I am doing great today. Even though it's been one of those days, I really had to frog a lot today. I really did. I had to frog a lot today. It was one of those days, but I made it through it. God got me through it. There was a swan behind the glass animals. What price? That's $10 for this beautiful swan. It's beautiful amethyst, lovely swan. Gorgeous piece. She's so pretty, so delicate. She has a little, kind of like a little recessed area here. Let's check and see. I might not have the right glow light though. That's the problem. Because I just have a 365. So I am waiting to get my 395. So I can't quite tell if that would glow. Yeah, I don't have a 395. I just have the 365 right now. I didn't realize there was two different kinds until a couple weeks ago. I think you might have been talking to me about it. But anyway, so this is $10. You interested in this beautiful piece? Yep, I remember that. So um I actually ordered from Amazon this morning and I totally forgot to add that in. So okay, awesome. Let me go ahead and get my random listing up for this piece here. And this weighs probably less than 7 ounces. Yep, 6.5 ounces. I was almost right on target there. So 4 to 7 ounces, $10.10, and the swan is swimming away. Beautiful amethyst swan. I have some smaller ones too. I have some miniature ones that are amethyst with spun glass. A little set of them if you would like to see those. Beautiful piece, Megan. Beautiful piece. Absolutely. I also have a clear swan. So this is the clear one. And then down here is the spun glass family, set of 3. I had 15 on those. And then that one I could do for 10. Oh, my back is really starting to hurt. I've been working out today, boy, I'm telling you. I've been working out today. So let me know if you're interested in those. I also have some other little glass pieces. Look at those little penguins or the snail. Yes, I was on early this morning and I have not rested. After my show this morning, I started packing the packages that should have gone out yesterday. But because yesterday the system was down, I wasn't able to get my labels finished. So I couldn't ship them out. So that took me all day because I had issues with my labels. Like, I had issues. I can't get labels to print for anything. And unfortunately, everything that was ordered, what's today, Tuesday? Today, Tuesday? Yeah, today is Tuesday. Whatever's supposed to go out today is going out tomorrow. I'm behind a day. I'm now 3-day shipping instead of 2. So I do apologize to all you guys as my buyers. It's not my fault. I'm putting the blame strictly on Whatnot. Because if they weren't outage all day yesterday, I would have been able to get everything done. But because of the outage, I was not able to get back to get them printed. I had other things I had to do as well. I couldn't sit around and wait on the computer all day. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, I am a day behind and I do apologize. Please don't be mad at me. Don't unfriend me because of it. Okay? Thank you. Anyway, I know so many issues yesterday. It was very frustrating. I had to end my one show in the morning because it just wasn't working. No matter what I did, I had one early morning show yesterday, and then I had a 10 o'clock yesterday, and the 10 o'clock I ended because it just was glitching so bad. And once I ended it from that point, Whatnot was down, and that was, I think, like 11 o'clock. So from 11 until 4, the entire afternoon, they were down. And then at 4 o'clock, when they finally came back up, my post office closes at 4:30. I didn't have time to print the labels and get all finished packaging. So it was just, it is what it is. I got behind. Life happens, and all you can do is keep moving forward. Life happens, right? These dolphins here are discounted. They are only $7 for the dolphins. Um, we're going to run this one first because it's a little heavier. Hold on. I'm going to put it at 15 because I don't think it's. Give me a second here. Going 15 ounces. So $7 on this dolphin here. anybody's interested. $7 on the dolphin. Glass dolphin. The green one is also $7. Sean, that's it. Forward. Did I miss something? Or just moving forward? Keep going forward is what you're saying. Correct. Okay, gotcha. This was making sure I was understanding. I wasn't sure if you were asking me to move forward to see something, or if you were telling me to just keep moving forward, which is what I'm trying to do. All right. So beautiful glass pieces, all kinds of paperweights. I know I do too. It is not for sale though. I know everybody wants to buy it. It's an amazing stand, and I'm not willing to separate with it just yet. Doesn't mean I won't in the future. If I find something better to display my paperweights on, I most certainly will sell that one. But it's one of my favorites right now. I already gave up my honeybee, my beehive one, and I didn't want to do that, but I did it anyway. So, but sometimes you have to sacrifice. I can't keep everything. I have to sell it. That's how I'm making my money right now. This is our income. We got to sell it all. So right now I'm just scanning all my other stuff, not the broken but the beautiful and beautiful. So we're just scanning to see if there's any goodies on these shelves that anybody would be interested in. Or if you have any questions about any of these items or anything in my auction tab, please drop me a note and let me know that you're curious about something and I will show it to you. Absolutely. Say hi to Seymour. Seymour is stone. He's a stone turtle. Lennox bud vases. Isn't he an awesome one? I love Seymour. Hold on, I got a couple more. Got this one here. And this one's actually a candlestick holder. Yeah, that's a candlestick holder. Okay, so bud vases are this little one here. And then you've got these ones up here. And I think they might be listed. Let me take a quick look. Lennox. Oh, I don't have them listed. Maybe I buy it now. Ah, $4 for the one. $4 for these. I'll do $4 actually on any of them. $4 on the bud vases. Which one were you interested in? Probably not, sis. I am exhausted. My back is on fire. I've got my show at 10 o'clock, and I have another 25 packages that have to go out tomorrow. So I'm going to take a break tomorrow morning. I need to. I need to rest. So, because I have another workout putting those 25 packages together tomorrow. So I'm going to be pretty busy. Oh, you purchased one. Great. Thank you. I just saw that pop up. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? What's going on? Another nice piece. Madam, would you like the other one as well? Do you want both? Because I can run the other one. Yes, my shelves are very dangerous. They are dangerous for everybody. Oh, you did buy both. Oh, let me pull the other one down. I didn't realize both of them went. Hold on one second. Let me get this other one off of here then. Thank you for letting me know that. I just saw the one pop up. I didn't see a second one go. So, all right, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so more shelves out here. We haven't even seen out here yet. Like you haven't even seen out here yet. We've got tins, all kinds of cool tins. I've got some dollhouse furniture. Jim Shore. wood items. Metal, brass, copper. OMG. She's just probably like, oh my gosh, you got so much stuff. Like, oh my gosh. Didn't see this part, did you? On what duck? Oh, this duck up here? He's a bank. Oh, I forgot somebody asked me about a metal duck the other day. I forgot about this one. He's a little bank. And I know he's not listed, so I'm going to say $8 because I know I didn't list him. So $8 on the duck. And the other question was price on the smallest brass vase. My smallest brass vase is going to be probably one of these three. These probably really are all the same size. So on that duck bank, if you want it, I'll do it for $6. I'm trying to move this stuff out, so sorry. Actually, this one I'm going to do for $2. This one will be a broken but beautiful because you see it's dinged right up in here. It's got a little sharp edge. It's bent. So this one I'm going to run as a broken but beautiful. Hold on one second. Let me just bring up that listing. So if you're interested in this piece, I'll run it for 10 seconds. $2 because the top is bent and a little flea bitey. You can see it all right in there. Little flea bitey. So $2. Nice, Megan. Thank you. That was a good way to discount something real quick. Let me check these ones. These ones are fine. All right. So the other ones I will do for $6 if you're interested. $6 a piece. Can you run it so I can see shipping? Okay. Run duck. Okay, got it. Hold on. Let me get the weight on the duck so we can have the appropriate weight. 6.5 ounces. All right. Random listings. 47 ounces. $6, 10 seconds, and the duck is running. $6. Thank you, Goblin. Another nice pick. Needs a little rub down. He needs a little rub down. But he's an adorable duck. He's definitely a nice vintage piece. Nice vintage piece. You got to get out of here. Did I run these? Did I? I didn't run those, did I? I would think I was getting ready to, and I got sidetracked. So let's go. I think I was saying $6 a piece. So if you're interested in either one of these, they're running for $6. Could I do both for 10? Yes, I will do both for 10. See how easy that was? See how easy I am? Hold on one second. Let me let this stop and go back in. And both of them together, just want to make sure the weight is accurate, is only 8 ounces. So here we go. $10 on the pair. All right, the pair going for 10. Thanks again, Megan. I don't have any more chalkware heads. I have some chalkware plaques that you would hang on a wall. Would you like to see those? Do you want to see any more of the brass pieces? I do have some genie lamps. Okay, I will show this to you. Hold on one moment. Genie lamps. Let me just finish up in here. I've got some of the bell ladies, copper bell ladies, right here. This is Cedars of Lebanon. Lamps. Lamps. I got lamps. Where did you see lamps at? Taco Bell ladies. No, Bell ladies. Sorry, copper Bell ladies, or no, maybe they're brass Bell ladies. I'm even wrong metal. Brass Bell ladies. Sorry, that's too funny. Oh, the genie lamps. Is that what you were referring to? These ones here. Genie lamps. Yes, I'm sorry. I was not thinking when you said lamps, I was thinking of a regular lamp, not a genie lamp. So my apologies. So I have these two here. And then I have this one, which is my favorite. This one is just very elegant, very sleek. The top is just a little loose, but it's not broken or anything. It's just probably need to be tightened. That's my favorite piece of the genie style lamps. And this one I had 15 on. And these two I could do 8 a piece on those ones. While you think upon that, let me go show the chalkware pieces real quick. I only have 2. So these are the chalkware pieces that I have. This one. And this one. Care Bears, Trolls. No, I do not. I have no, I don't believe I have any Care Bears or Trolls. I was wondering if I had any Care Bear figurines, but I don't think I do. No, I have Cabbage Patch ones, but no Care Bears. But thank you for asking. Okay, what else did you want me to show you? It's going on 6 o'clock. I'm going to be going soon, guys, because my back is literally on fire. I don't want to go because I'm having so much fun. You have trolls at your house? Uh-oh. You better get the troll exterminator out to get rid of them guys. Anything else in here? Oh, I didn't show this table. So this table has some enameled pieces on it. Got an enameled koala, cat, bird, a beautiful vintage lipstick holder. It is missing one pearl right here in the front. Easy replacement. I've been actually looking for a pearl. And, oh, I was like, where'd the teapot go? Somehow the teapot got knocked off. Little cat tea set. I don't think I have any clowns right now. Thank you for asking, though. I honestly have a bit of an aversion to clowns unless it's a hand-blown glass piece or a Zamp clown. I probably won't pick one up. I'm kind of particular about the clowns I get. I think the Zamp ones are pretty cool looking. You collect them? Gotcha. Well, I do get clowns, but they have to really be interesting, like those Zamp Do you know the Zamp ones? They just have so much character. So those ones, I'll get those if I see those ones. Look it up, Zamp clowns. I think it's either ZIMP or ZAMP, Zamp I can't remember. But they're pretty cool looking. They're interesting. I've had them quite a few different times, and I've always sold them. So I just wanted to make sure there was nothing else in here. Let's see, what didn't I show? I didn't show over here. All right, so up here we've got some beautiful Tanala pieces, some other pretty vases. Down on bottom, I've got a beautiful Namaji vase there in the back. I have a matching bowl out in the other room. Yep, exactly. That's why I get them, because they're pretty unique. So over the past 2 years, I think I probably sold maybe half a dozen. that I have found out in the wild. So I do come across those ones. But there are some clowns honestly creep me out a little bit. I don't know why, but they just do. It's not like a fear or anything. It's just like a, okay, that one's a little creepy. Beautiful stone pieces, stone figurines. I honestly thought I had sold that, but it didn't go through apparently. No more Dalmatians. I gotta move something out of my way before I trip myself over. Oh, was that ceramic rose picture in the other area? Was that a ceramic rose picture? Ceramic rose. This up here or this down here? Am I in the right area? Oh, this one here, the plate. What was your question again? Yes, it is a beautiful ceramic rose plate. I think it has something on the back. It's heavy. Oh, it just says not for food use, decorative purposes only. It is gorgeous, and I would like 20 for that. Absolutely stunning piece. A little weighty too. It's definitely a little on the heavy side. At least 2 to 3 pounds, I would think, on that beautiful piece. And you can make offers, guys. Offers are considered. This piece here, this is has like a metal ball on the inside of it. I can do this one for $6, but I have some other clear glass spheres as well if you like the spheres. I have this one here, 15. It's in beautiful shape. As you can see, there's really no damage on it whatsoever. And then I have a smaller mini one here. Same thing, no damage, in great shape. And this I actually have sitting on top of a salt cellar because I didn't have anything else to put it on to keep it from rolling off the table. So that ended up being my thing. What about the stand it was on? This is just a vase, but if you want that too, I can do this as a set, and I'll do it $20 for both. And this one was 6. This has a few little surface scratches here and there, as you can see. Just some scuffing. It's probably older. It's light. I would say it's probably less than 11 ounces. It's not a very heavy piece. It's like a acrylic, I guess, with a metal inside or silver ball inside. This outside part's like acrylic, and then I don't know what the inside is because you can't. Did I have the wrong weight on it, or did you change your mind? Yes, the stand it on was on. It just a place for me to put it. It is a wax warmer. Very nice piece. I just needed a place to put the metal ball. Is this what you were talking about the whole time? The stand and not the ball? Did I totally misunderstand that one? Like, did I just totally misunderstand what you wanted? But this is a beautiful piece. It's a lovely piece. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, they were actually two separate pieces. I just had to have a place to put the ball because it otherwise would roll away. So if you want $6 on the ball, and I have $10 on the stand. If you want both of them, I'll do it for 15. How about that? I'll make you a deal. If you want both, I'll do it for 15. 1 to 2 pounds. All right. If you change your mind, let me know. Let me put these back up here out of the way. Hold on 1 second. Okay. This is from a movie called Christonia. I actually need to list these on eBay only because I think I'm going to probably reach more people who know that movie on that platform versus on whatnot, because I don't think a lot of people know the movie Christonia. I didn't know anything about it, but I think that they probably would go better on that platform than on whatnot. This is a Braun Brothers pottery bunny. This is an actual trinket bowl, the lid. Isn't that neat piece? These could be repurposed into flower frogs. They are incense burners, but if you don't like incense and you like flower frogs, these would be a beautiful way to repurpose these incense burners into stone flower frogs. All right, any other requests? Do we have any requests? Because I think I'm going to have to go. My back is really starting to burn. Even with a back patch on, I'm really dealing with some pain right now. I've been on my feet since 3 o'clock this morning, guys. So I am pretty tired. I'm telling you, it's been one of those days. I'm exhausted. So I will definitely text you, sis. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm feeling. I'm starting to wane down. I can feel my body just being like, okay, you need to. I'm going again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for Wild Card Wednesday. If you don't know what Wild Card Wednesday is, every Wednesday I have a little something like this. Last Wednesday, it was a little pink face that was on 12 different items here in the store. Your job as I'm scanning is to find whatever it is that I'm going to put out on one of those 12 items. That item will run for $1. It's open to all bidders, but it's just a little fun game that I do on Wednesdays called Wild Card Wednesday. So make sure you bookmark that and come back and see if you can find. You won't know until tomorrow what I'm going to use as my image. It's a new thing every week. So that way you guys don't get used to seeing the same thing all the time. It's something different always. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys. This has been a wonderful show. I can't believe how many things we sold, broken but beautiful. I think it's amazing that we sold all that also. I mean, look at all this stuff. Let me switch it around before I leave. Let me just show you. All of this here on the floor, on top of that box, and all of this were broken but beautiful. Well, not all of it. Some of it's new, but a lot of it was broken and beautiful, and we sold it versus putting it in the landfill. That's what my goal was. I don't want it to go in the landfill. If we can make it something beautiful, let's make it into something beautiful. So thank you guys for helping me do that. Thank you for helping me make it a great, successful show. You guys have been awesome. Make sure you come back and see me tomorrow morning for the Wild Card Wednesday show. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to go into, it looks like we've got somebody who's only got one person, and it's Waynard's Backyard Fancies Vintage Decor. So let's go and help them out because they only have one person. Let's see if we can boost their sales. All right. Have fun, guys. Thank you and have a great